Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Celtic FC 25 career mode. Today is a big one, lads, for two huge reasons. The first one is we have our first trip to Ibrox in this career mode. We obviously played Rangers at Celtic Park already this season, and unfortunately we had to give up a 1-goal lead to draw 1-1. So we'd love a bit of revenge here against them in their own backyard. And the second reason is, if you are a long-term viewer of this channel, you will know that I have a bit of history with Belgian teams on this career mode. So for that reason, we will also be playing the full game against Club Brugge in the Champions League. And something that I've noticed over the years, and I don't know if it's just me, so let me know in the comments. Brugge always seem to do well in Europe. Whether they're in the Champions League, Europa League or Conference League. I have seen them win the Champions League in Season 1 of a career mode that I did only like 2 years ago. I don't know what it is. They always seem to do really well. So this is a game I will be taking very, very seriously. Where are they actually in the Champions League at the moment? They're not in the top 8. They are currently making me look like a liar because they're in 29th, having lost 3 of their 4 games. But I swear to God, in every other career mode I do, they do really well. So trust me, brah, that's my proof for that. But we will be playing that game and the Rangers game in full. As you can see here, we must play Motherwell in the first game of the episode. I am going to give it a quick sim. They are the only team, however, to beat us in the Scottish League this season. But I'll give this one a sim. We'll play the highlights then of this Hearts game. So let's see how we get on here against Motherwell, currently in 5th place. I think we can go with the full strength team. Nobody's overly tired apart from... Yeah, Carter Vickers is a bit tired actually. So let's actually put in Scales alongside Phil Brooks himself. Let's see how we get on here against Motherwell. Can we get revenge for that defeat earlier this season? Yes, we can. A 2-1 win. Kuhn once again on the score sheet. He got the winner. And would you believe it? Phil Brooks, CM Punk himself, has scored his first goal at Celtic Park. He scored a penalty. That's a lie. That's a lie. His first goal also came at Celtic Park. It's his second goal at Celtic Park. I assume from open play because there's no penalty symbol around that. So that's good to see as well. And we get 3 points in the first game of this episode. So now let's move on into the highlights of the next game, who I've already forgotten. Who the hell was that against again? I've already forgotten. It's against Hearts, of course it is. So yeah, let's get into the highlights of that game. See you all in a minute. Now, this game was an absolute thriller, lads. A 7-goal thriller here against Hearts. Kuhn got the opening goal of the game. An absolute beauty from that distance. I only discovered in the last episode that he was left-footed. I don't know why I thought he was right-footed. But he showed there how good his left foot can be. Let's look at it from this angle. Lovely touch. Set himself up nicely. Smacked it past the goalkeeper. Even though apparently we're going to show you the opposite end of the pitch now because that's relevant. But whatever. Let's have a look at these different angles actually. The 360 angle. Oh yeah, this is like the one they use in La Liga, isn't it? I think Serie A as well. Look at this for a finish. Absolute thunderbolt into the top corner. The drone shot of it here. This will probably be the best one as long as the camera doesn't go apeshit like it just did there a few seconds ago. Yeah, that's an absolute beauty. So Kuhn gave us the lead. He then doubled the lead here. Adamida, who he gave the start, nearly messed it up. Saved by the keeper, but Kuhn was there to put it home for 2-0. Oh, but then we had to go and make life a bit difficult for ourselves. Cameron Carter-Vickers absolutely takes out the striker there and sees red just seconds later. This is only 24 minutes into the game, and despite being 2-0 up, we did go down to 10 men. And then Spittle spit at our defence and put them back in the game. Hearts, lovely finish there. Curls it round Schmeichel, and they were well and truly back into this game. And then, just 9 minutes later, Barry McKay put the teams at level going into the halftime break. Beats Johnston there, and beats the keeper as well to make it 2-2. So this was very, very frustrating. However, the start of the second half, we score our favourite type of goal. The striker has a shot, which is saved. The keeper parries it out to our winger, who then puts it in the back of the net. I feel like that's becoming a recurring theme in this career mode. But that gave us the lead once again. But then Spittle had to spit on us for a second time. He looked at us and said, I'm going to hock Tua on that thing. And he smacked it into the back of the net. I can't believe I've been making content for 4 years. And it's still a hobby for me and I still love it. But then you have someone who just says hock Tua on a camera and now she's set up for life. Life's not fair sometimes, let me tell you that much. But thankfully, this game was fair for us. We brought Maida off the bench. He's been in brilliant goal-scoring form lately, and he scored the winner to give us a 4-3 win here against Hearts in an absolute classic. And I'm pretty sure the next game is going to be one to live long in the memory. At least I hope it is after that bit of commentary there, as we take on Club Brugge in the Champions League. So here we go, lads. It's that classic rivalry between the Straight Outta Cloyne YouTube channel and the Belgian League. And this time we represent Celtic. Let's be having ya. A win here puts us in a decent position. We're currently in 13th, which would be enough to go to the prelims. But I wouldn't mind sneaking into that top 8 and going straight to the last 16. Especially with some of the teams that are down struggling. That has to be a red card. That has to be a red card. Referee, please make the right decision here. It's a carbon copy of what happened to Carter Vickers. And Brugge are down to 10 men instantly. Mignolet there in goal in his stupid looking pink kit. That's a very, very bad goalkeeper jersey. That's disgusting. That jersey is more disgusting than that tackle. Ridiculous. Anyways, we get a free kick here in a dangerous position. I am yet to score a free kick in this game, and I've never really been that great at them, so I'm not expecting much from this. But let's give it a go. Ryan Christie. Nah, too far wide. Too far wide of the post. But after being down to 10 men in the last game, we now have to play against 10 men in this game. What can we do to capitalise on that? But what was I just saying there? I can't remember what the hell I was just saying. But yeah, we do have a hell of a rivalry with Belgian teams. Some mixed results. The one against Sporting Charleroi. Oh, give me a second here. Oh my god, the 10 men. Oh my god, they should be in front. The 10 men should be in front. We have gotten away with one there. Schmeichel made a very good save. And then they hit the post from what seemed like an unmissable angle. But thankfully, it deflected out wide. But that Sporting Charleroi game, oh my god, it was a stressful time. So it was. If you know, you know. Here's Kuhn. Furuhashi. Is he onside? Yes, he is. And we capitalise on Club Brugge going down to 10 men. Kyogo Furuhashi keeps up his brilliant form. He is our top scorer this season. And he's given us the perfect start here in the Champions League. Kuhn was the one who set it up. Did really well to make the space for himself and cut it back past Mignolet, the former Liverpool and Sunderland goalkeeper. And it's Celtic 1, Brugge 0. And it's the Straight Outta Cloyne YouTube channel 17, Belgian League 16. That's how it feels, at least. His 6th Champions League goal of the season for Furuhashi. There was a spell there where I thought Adamida might keep him out of the team, but he's definitely gotten his place back. But I'm still happy to have Ida in the squad. He's a Cork man like myself, so it's always good to have them in the squad. But here come Brugge now. Carter Vickers. I thought that was a very fair challenge, but the referee decides to play the longest advantage known to man, and they get the free kick. Olsen to whip this one in. Oh, and it's headed away over to Maida, who got a hat-trick in the last episode, which I recorded about 2 hours ago. I'm recording this not too long after the last episode, because I did say there'd be an episode out every day this week. Oh, I didn't mean to play that off. I should have kept going with Christie. Sessegnon tried to cut it back to Christie, but ends up giving away possession. But yeah, I did say there'd be an episode every day this week, and I'm staying true to that. But here come Brugge now again on the attack. Olsen running down the wing. But Phil Brooks is there to give him the cold shoulder. Bit of a Pepsi plunge. But they have it again here. Oh, I thought he was offside, but he's given advantage for a foul. I think it was, and it's a brilliant finish. And Brugge have equalised despite being down to 10 men. They are back on level terms, to the delight of their manager. I thought when I saw the flag go up that he was giving an offside, but he was actually giving them an advantage. And boy, did they take advantage of it. Schmeichel not able to react quick enough. And we are back on level terms. It's one apiece here at Celtic Park. Clean sheets just do not happen for me. Unless I played the highlights. That's another foul. Referee! Oh, and he's injured him as well, the bastard. He's bloody injured Maeda. Well, that's not good. Maeda's been one of our best players this season. I would not be happy if he had to miss a few games over a challenge like that. That's a terrible free kick. Hopefully he runs it off, even though I did see him clutching his shoulder. And I'm no doctor, but I don't think you can run off a shoulder injury. Mignolet wasting a bit of time here. You'd think they'd be in more of a hurry, considering where they are in the league phase. But they are on the attack here again. Oh, he's done me there. He's absolutely done me. What a save by Kasper Schmeichel. This is what I mean, lads. There is never a dull moment against Belgian teams on this channel. They get the corner. Can Carter Vickers get that away? Yes, he can. Here's Hatate. One of our 3 Japanese superstars in this team. Gone on a decent run. Oh, here's Maeda, who has run off the shoulder injury. It's a miracle. Oh, he went to square it. And it's cleared away. Why do I put myself through this? Why do I put myself through this? You know, I've often said that I would do a career mode in the Belgian League. But I feel like it would be a living hell, considering the amount of times these teams have just absolutely wrecked my head. Furuhashi now. Christie! Oh, what a brilliant header by Ryan Christie! I think it's his first goal in the Champions League since returning to Celtic. And right on the stroke of half-time, we regained the lead. Look at what that means to Joe Turl. He knows the battles we've had with teams from this part of the world. That is an absolutely fantastic header. Cristiano Ronaldo would be proud of that. Don't know what those stats mean, but whatever. Mignolet not able to get there. And it looks like we will be going into the second half with a 2-1 lead. It is Ryan Christie's first Champions League goal. Really happy with bringing him back to the club. He's done really well in that midfield. He's slotted in quite nicely. He knows the club. He knows the club. If you've seen that skit on TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. Really, really funny. But he does know the club. And I tell you what, he's doing the job for the club at the moment. Oh, I just realised as well. Carter Vickers' red card. That means he's going to miss the Old Firm. Well, bollocks. That's not good. But look, Scales will be able to slot in, hopefully. I was going to make the same joke I made on a previous episode about weighing us down. But, yeah. No, listen, we've got decent depth at the centre-back position. So hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, Maeda tried to play in Furuhashi. Oh, no, it was Kuhn he was trying to play in. But it wasn't to be. McGregor wins that back. Here's Punk. Carter Vickers. The only thing I wish I did that I didn't do in this career mode was create a player called Drew McIntyre or Drew Galloway and give him to Rangers. I should have done that, but hey ho. Live and learn, eh? As Mignolet grabs that ball. Punk will head that away. And I already know who I'll be creating for the United career mode as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That will be the next career mode after this. Will be with Manchester United. But of course, we are still only in season 1 with Celtic, so let's not get ahead of ourselves too much yet. And I want to win the European Cup with Celtic, and I want to get Ireland to an international tournament and see what happens. when we get there. Here's Kuhn. Furuhashi! Decent connection with the header, but just over the bar. And out for a goal kick. Gives Brugge a chance to make a few changes. And you know what? I think I might make a change as well. Carter Vickers can stay on because he'll not be available for the next game anyway. Scales is knackered as well. Valet can come on for Sessegnon. Furuhashi we will take off as well for Ida. And Kuhn we will take off for Forest. With that big game coming up against Rangers, nice to freshen things up. But apparently we're not going to be allowed to make the subs yet. Okay, that's weird. Ball is out of play, but it's not allowing me to make the subs. Thanks, lads. Thanks very much. But let's see if we can score one more before the players come on. That's not where I wanted the ball to go. I was trying to give it to Kuhn. And for some reason, he tried to go to the opposite side, and it didn't work out. And here come Brugge now. Passing it around like they're prime Barcelona, apparently. Just 20 minutes to go. Go on, Sessegnon. Get stuck in, lad. Lovely stuff. Oh, no, wait. Aberdeen is the next game, isn't it? Sorry. No, it's Aberdeen. I apologise. Then it's Rangers. Okay, never mind. But still, Aberdeen won't be an easy game either. I've got a bit of a soft spot for Aberdeen as well. Of course, the team that Sir Alex Ferguson brought to European success in the Cup Winners' Cup against Real Madrid. What an incredible achievement that was. So Celtic and Aberdeen, two Scottish teams who know a thing or two about European success, unlike some other Scottish teams. If you know, you know. Oh God. Oh God. That's what I get for talking shit. Schmeichel, you legend. Kasper Schmeichel. It may be his final season in professional football, but he is going out with a bang. Class is permanent. Class is permanent. We finally get to make those substitutions. But we're lucky to still be in front as those substitutions have been made. Oh, he catches it again, Schmeichel. Nearly spilt it, but thankfully recovered quite well. Oh, that's a good ball. Is Valet. Go on, lad. In for Maida. Just in front. Sorry, just not enough pace on it to square it for him. And the keeper was able to get it in his grasp. It's another foul there. We're giving away so many fouls at the moment. Olsen. Good interception there by Vickers. Come on, lad. We're nearly there. Oh, for fuck's sake. They've got plenty of space to run into here. Schmeichel will catch that. And we can hold on to it now. We can run down the clock. We're in no rush. We are in no rush. Only a minute to go now, plus added time. How much added time is there going to be? Just 1 minute. You love to see it. Do you know what? Belt that away, punk. Surely that's it. Come on, ref. Blow it up. Oh, ref. Bloody hell, I was about to snap there. We get a victory over a Belgian team. We are the ones with the bragging rights in this rivalry that is exclusive to this channel and literally doesn't exist anywhere else, but still, it means so much. And if you keep watching this channel after this career mode, you will see many more examples of us coming up against Belgian teams and the stakes feeling very high. But that is a huge win for us here in the Champions League. We do get the better of Club Brugge by 2-1. Let's have a look at where that puts us in the Champions League standings. So that win over Brugge has us in 10th place in the league phase here of the Champions League. We are level on points with 8th place Juventus and 9th place Dortmund, but of course 8th onwards would put us straight into the last 16. And our next game in this competition, if we just scroll down here a bit, will be against Dinamo Zagreb, of course. I think I already checked that at the start of this episode. Lads, my short-term memory has gotten very, very bad. I think I'm in the early stages of memory loss. But yeah, only at 26 years old as well. Sad times. But anyways, so yeah, we are going to be playing Zagreb up next in the Champions League away from home. And I would love to finish in that top 8. Like, If we don't, it's not the end of the world. The prelims is not... it's not the end of the world, but I wouldn't mind bypassing it as well. It's mad though when you have a look down here. Bayern Munich not having a great time. Atletico Madrid struggling a little bit. Liverpool currently not even going into the prelims. Neither are Arsenal or Leipzig, who we beat as well. Zagreb are just above Brugge, who we just beat. And poor old Lille there. 5 losses out of 5 games. Not a very fun time for the French side. And I think on top is, PSG there, Real Madrid and Man City also looking very, very comfortable. Inter Milan, Sporting have done really well too. So it'll be interesting to see how these last 3 games go, and let's hope we can sneak into that top 8. But anyways, our attention now goes back to the Scottish League as we go to play Aberdeen. Fantastic win on the road, but let me tell you something, lads. Once again, it was not easy for us. Aberdeen gave us a game. Kevin Nisbet gave them the lead here. Again, a huge gap there through the defence. I knew there was going to be no stopping that. Lovely finish with the outside of the foot. This will probably be a good angle for it. And they decide to change the camera angle just as I say that. Bruno Fernandes attempted a few of those on Saturday of last week against Crystal Palace and did not have the same success as Nisbet did there. Very good finish, in fairness to him. But then speaking of good finishes, Kyogo Furuhashi, his 11th goal of the league season, smacked it into the roof of the net with his weak foot right on the edge of the box, or basically on the edge of the box, and that gave us a fantastic equaliser to go into the second half. Nisbet though was like, I'm just going to score again. I couldn't think of a more clever analogy. And in fairness, once again, it's a lovely finesse shot past Kasper Schmeichel, right on the edge of the box again. Beautiful finish. Sometimes you just have to hold up your hands and say, that's a very good goal. And that was one of those occasions for me. But thankfully, we have Kyogo Furuhashi, who literally, next attack, turned to defence and put in a decent finish of his own for his second goal of the game. So it was Nisbet 2, Furuhashi 2. We made a couple of changes, one of them being Adamida coming on. And look at this. McGregor's ball through. Goes right through to Adamida, who gets his first goal in what feels like forever, and that gave us a 3-2 lead in the dying minutes of the game. But just to make sure there was going to be no hiccups in the 90th minute, Ida on the ball gives it over to his fellow substitute, Dazen Maeda, who's in fantastic goal-scoring form as well, and that gave us a 4-2 win on the road here against Aberdeen. We do get another international job offer, but it is not for Ireland. It is for Argentina, world champions in 2022. They are looking to get our services for the next World Cup. And actually, I've just noticed, this is for the women's team. Oh my God. So Joe Turl, after carefully reviewing potential candidates, we are pleased to offer you the position of head coach for the Argentina national team. Extension of this contract is contingent on a successful campaign during the next 12 months. We also expect you to meet the following objectives. Women's national. Reach the quarter-final. So it's not even for the men's team, it's for the women's team. Now, I wouldn't be interested anyway, but that's interesting. Obviously, I know they have introduced female career modes, but listen, thanks but no thanks, Argentina, but that's mad. The women's national team giving me an offer to manage them. I'm still going to hold out for the Ireland job, and the men's one as well. No offence to the ladies. Again, I forgot that we have one more game before the Old Firm, and because that game is obviously going to be a lot more important, I'm going to completely rotate things here. So I probably should just create a second team, but that's just laziness on my part. We are literally going to rotate everybody here. We don't have a traditional CDM, but home we'll put there for now. Who else can we put in here? Bernardo. Where is he? Engels. Forrest can go in there. Ida. Pama. Even on the bench, we might rotate things a bit. We'll give Kuhn a rest altogether. McCowan, he can go there instead of Christie. Shaw can go on the... Actually, no, not Shaw. Where is he? Ward, he can go on the bench. Obviously, he will be going out on loan soon. The guy who has a lot of potential. We've got a lot of youth players here, but we are moving a lot of them on to new clubs out on loan, I should say. Some of them will be selling permanently just because they don't have very high potentials, and I promoted them by accident. So yeah, who else can I put on the bench here? Go on, let's go fully rotational. Maida will give a rest. Let's put Montgomery there. Let's put Gannon on the bench instead of Sessegnon. Let's put Cochrane, who's actually going out on loan to Sligo, so he's going over to Ireland despite being Scottish. Put him on the bench, and yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Let's give Furuhashi a rest as well, just in case. Knowing my luck, he'll come on and he'll get injured. So let's put Kenny on the bench, because why not? And let's see how we get on here against Ross County. Quick sim, rotated team, a 3-1 win. Home came on and got a goal. You love to see it. Palma and Bernardo scoring as well. We did go 1-0 down to Brophy. He got a trophy for being a bro. Congratulations to him. That was by far the worst joke I've ever made on this channel. But a 3-1 win. We keep up our fantastic winning record. And it's a brilliant record to have going into the next game away from home at Ibrox. Why is my memory so bad? It's Zagreb up next. Oh my god, I keep thinking the Old Firm is next. And we keep... Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. So you know what? For the first time, I'm taking a bit of a risk here. We're going to sim a game in the Champions League. Let's see how we get on here against Zagreb. They're not having a very good time. Oh my goodness me, we batter them. 5-1. McGregor, Scales, Kuhn twice, and Christie on the score sheet. You love to see it. Fantastic win in the Champions League. And I can now confirm that the Old Firm at Ibrox is next, unless the game screws me over and tries to put in some stupid fixture beforehand. But other than that, we're going to Ibrox next. So first of all, let me apologise if you can hear my fan in the background. It's very warm in this room. But look at this. Mr. Joe. Instead of Mr. Turl, Mr. Joe. It appears several national teams will be looking to appoint a new manager in the coming months. I've met with a few national associations, and there is definite interest on their side in approaching you about their job. Below is a list of teams I think are most likely to make a concrete offer. Ireland and Finland. Fuck you, Finland. No offence to you, but Ireland is the job we want. So hopefully in the next few episodes we will get that job offer from Ireland. So here we go, lads. Our first trip to Ibrox. It is second versus first. Rangers versus Celtic. We're going with our strongest team. Let's try and right the wrongs of the game at Celtic Park, which we drew 1-1. Unlike in real life, obviously, which ended 3-0 to Celtic. Unfortunately, we weren't able to replicate that result, but I wouldn't mind replicating it here at Ibrox. One of the first times I've played here at Ibrox as well in the game. I did play them in the Champions League last season in a career mode with United. So I have played here before, but it's the first time experiencing an Old Firm here in the game. Let's make it a memorable one for all the right reasons. Very, very quick start here by Rangers though. And it was so annoying in that game at Celtic Park as well, because we went 1-0 up, Furuhashi with a brilliant goal, and they equalised instantly, and we just weren't able to put away any more chances after that. Carter Vickers gets tackled whilst off the ball. Good interception there by Sessegnon. Here's Hatate. McGregor now. Over to Sessegnon. Furuhashi. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. Kyogo Furuhashi. He did it at Celtic Park. He does it here at Ibrox. The perfect start to the Old Firm derby. Our first away game in this fixture. And it's that man again, Kyogo Furuhashi. On his right, on his left. It does not matter to him. It's the same end result in the back of the net. Butland couldn't get there. And we take the lead here against the old foe. Get in there. Lovely start. Now let's try not concede straight away. Oh God. I won't lie, that game at Celtic Park, it hit a nerve. It did hit a nerve a little bit. I was quite disappointed with how it went. So I've been looking forward to playing Rangers again. And even though they are in second, as you can see there, we are 9 points clear of them. So this would be a good chance to go into the double figures in terms of our lead over the team that we are directly ahead of. I do expect us to win the league every season in this career mode, and I'm not going to settle for anything less. So that's why I have said that there's going to be a big focus on European football, because Celtic, of course, the first team to win the European Cup from the UK, and I want Scotland's first European champions to be their second European champions as well. Rangers, obviously Europa League finalists back in 2022, UEFA Cup finalists as well in 2008, and Rangers fans were so pleasant to the Manchester surroundings after they lost that game. Great bunch of lads. Sarcasm. Here's Kuhn! Oh, but there's nothing sarcastic about that finish. It's 2-0. Oh, this is the perfect start. The dream start that we were looking for. Kuhn, who has been one of my favourite players to use in this career mode. He's been scoring plenty of goals as of late, and he's gotten arguably his biggest one yet domestically. He obviously got some important Champions League goals as well. Again, this is a terrible camera angle, but this one should be a little bit better. He doubles our lead here. Furuhashi scored the first one, sets up the second one. Butland left in no man's land. It's Rangers 0, Celtic 2. Get in there, lads. If I'm a little bit quieter in this game, it's because I feel like I need to focus a bit more. I can't let it slip. Oh god, it's going to happen now. I've done a Steven Gerrard on it. This does not slip. This does not fucking slip. And then he slipped. Fun times. Obviously a former Rangers manager as well, Gerrard. Just gave me one more reason not to like him. I obviously don't like him because he played for Liverpool, and he's, you know, probably Liverpool's biggest legend alongside Kenny Dalglish. But, yeah, the fact that he also managed Rangers makes it double trouble for an Irish Manchester United fan. Can we make it 3-0? Oh, I tell you what, it was a decent ball in. Oh, there's no keeper. Oh, very nearly. Go on, McGregor, have a go, lad. Bolland is able to catch that one. Well, it's been a fiery start to this game, and thankfully we are the ones who've converted the opportunities that we were given. Here's Danilo, the man who got the equaliser in the first game a couple of episodes ago. Brooks, he knows a thing or two as well about upsetting the blue half of Glasgow. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, but Sessegnon, brilliant interception. He's a very good player, Sessegnon. He's just a little bit too much on the fatigue side when it comes to his fitness. Oh, Christie, he's done really well there. Hatate, Furuhashi. Go on. It's out to Johnston. He's going to whip that one in for Furuhashi. Oh, Maeda. He was in that position that he scored so many goals from in this career mode so far, but the ball was just too far ahead of him, and he wasn't able to slide it in. 3-0 before half-time would have been something special. Rangers looking to go on the attack here. Let's get rid of that. Oh, great ball by Schmeichel. Out to Kuhn. He's already got one. He plays it into Christie. And that will be half-time, lads. Well, so far so good. Just like in the home fixture, there is 2 goals in the first half, but thankfully this time it's not split at one apiece. It's both of them going in Celtic's favour. You love to see it. Let's get straight into the second half. Let's keep that momentum going. Very happy with this performance so far. Come on, let's hit the ground running here in the second half. Decent ball in, but headed away. And that's going to be a corner, I think. Yes, it is. Which Hatate is going to come over to take. Oh, in towards Vickers, who heads it into the path of Jack Butland. Come on, I'd love to get this third goal. McGregor over to Kuhn. Furuhashi. Go on. Can we play it through here? It's Kuhn. Good save. Kuhn again. Wasn't able to get the power behind the strike. I want to get this third goal, lads. I really do. I would love a very comprehensive win here. Punk going in there with the tackle, but I tell you what, that's a decent ball out to Kearney. But Sessegnon with the interception again. Carter Vickers now. He's going to play that out to Maida, but he gives it right back to him. Rangers running down the flank here now. Oh, it's Danilo. It's a good ball. I did not want to switch player there. But what a sliding tackle from Cameron Carter-Vickers. He's putting in a man-of-the-match performance here. Part of that American duo we have there at the centre-back position. Furuhashi, that's really well done. Good save initially, but it is 3-0. It's Kyogo Furuhashi again. Game, set and match. Rangers 0, Celtic 3. You love to see it, lads. It's getting too easy. The defender made an absolute hames of that. Butland made the save. I think the slippery conditions got the best of his handling ability there. It came back into the path of Kyogo. He was never going to miss from there. He gets his second and our third. And it is 3 points for the first time in an Old Firm derby for us in this career mode. And hopefully the first of many victories in this fixture for this career mode as well. And I'd love a clean sheet too. We don't get many of them, especially in the bigger games. And especially in the games that I play myself. So I'd love to get one here. I think I've only gotten clean sheets in games where we've played the highlights. Or in simmed games, as I say. And Danilo, oh, he nearly kept that trend going there, and he still fucking does. What do I have to do to keep a clean sheet? Do I need to pay somebody off? Because that's how it's bloody feeling. Oh, look at how much the standards have dropped here. Rangers celebrating as if they've won the league. Lads, you're not even going to win this game, so relax. But I am going to make a few changes. There's a few tired legs out there. Carter Vickers, oh my god, he needs to go into a retirement home soon with the lack of energy he has, and he'll be quickly joined by Sessegnon. But look, thankfully we do have the depth to bring players on. Oh, but apparently not at the kickoff. Right, I need to... Okay, I was going to put the ball out of play, but apparently I can't do that either. Maida, unlucky. Furuhashi, oh. Well, it would be a good game for him to get a hat-trick in, wouldn't it? If you had to ask me, though, from an unbiased point of view, what do I think of Ibrox as a stadium? I will admit it looks nice in the game. I'll give Rangers that. The stadium does look quite nice in the game. And it's a decent stadium. I just don't like the football club that play in it. Okay, lads, we're getting a bit too complacent here. We're getting a wee bit too complacent. Still haven't been able to make the subs. But here's Ryan Christie. Has a lot of space to run into. Kuhn's probably going to be offside. No, he was on. He was onside. Can we put the ball out of play, please, so we can make the subs? I'm just going to run it out of play, lads. I really want to make these subs because I'm getting a little bit nervous with some of the chances Rangers are getting. I want to get some fresh legs on, especially at the back. And they go on the attack here again. I tell you what, they are getting the better of us down this flank at the moment. Oh, I thought he'd run that out of play. But here's Diamande. Back to Tavernier. Diamande. Oh, good tackle by Scales. Risky ball back to Schmeichel. But thankfully, he was able to clear that away. They still have it here, Rangers. Danilo. Oh, it's a decent ball. They are running out of time, but I really don't want to concede another one, but I bloody do. And it's 3-2, and it looks like it's going to be a grandstand finish here. Well, we were absolutely battering this lot. And they've pulled 2 goals back. That's not what we like to see. I was going to say I'll make a few time-wasting subs, but I don't even know if these lads are going to get to come on. We'll bring on Bernardo. Brooks is knackered, but I'm going to keep him on. Let's bring off Kuhn. Yeah, we'll keep Palma there. And let's see. No, they will not allow me to make the changes just yet. Furuhashi. Come on, lad, get the hat-trick. Let's end it on a high. Oh, he doesn't get the hat-trick, but Maida makes sure that we do seal the 3 points here. And now the scoreline looks a little bit more convincing. 4-2. How many goals have we scored in the last minute in this career mode so far? And look at what it means to the Celtic players. Well, I tell you what, there'd be a few fights, I think, if this was real life. But Kyogo Furuhashi, very unselfish, could have had the strike to get his hat-trick, but he cut it back to Maida, his compatriot, his teammate, who's been scoring some very important goals as of late. He drilled that one in past Butland, and we will be going 12 points clear of Rangers here. We can make these changes now, but it was too late for them anyway. Rangers 2, Celtic 4. The Old Firm derby is in the books, and it's a victory in the Old Firm derby for the very first time in this career mode. I couldn't think of a more clever analogy there. I apologise. Took us a bloody long time to get to this game. I kept thinking it was the next game, and we ended up having more games before then, even though I previewed all the fixtures beforehand. But when we got here, we made sure we made the most of it. Little bit of a scare there towards the end. Rangers did pull 2 back, but thankfully Maida's goal sealed the deal, and we get 3 points here at Ibrox. Lovely stuff. So to wrap up this episode, let's have a look at the league table. 12 points clear now of Rangers in second place. Things are looking very, very good for us. 16 wins from 18 games, 1 draw, 1 loss, the best defence and the best attack. Still though, we need to start keeping more clean sheets. I feel like we are conceding a few too many goals. And whilst we're here, let's also have a look at the Champions League stage. We are in 4th place, lads. 4th place, only 5 points behind PSG, who are top of the league phase. We're doing really, really well. We've had a decent run of fixtures, only losing 1 game to Borussia Dortmund, and we are only 2 games away from going to the last 16 of the Champions League. And even though we are in a decent position, I was just having a look there, we are only 1 point clear of 10th place Bayern Munich, so it's very, very close. Even Juventus are only 2 points behind us, despite being 7 places behind, so it is very, very close. But still, I'm very, very happy to be in that position. Lads, that will do it for this episode of the Celtic Career Mode. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a like if you did enjoy it. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow for the next one. Take care.